My name is Lerone Clark. I'm an osteopathic medical student at NYIT Com in Old Westbury. Using multiple devices, such as my MacBook as well as my iPad, definitely helps me because I'm able to separate the different things that I use in my studies. For example, I use my MacBook to watch lectures, and I may keep a tab open if I want to do a Google search or I want to find some other resources. And then at the same time, I can use my iPad to jot down some notes that I might have from a lecture and to be able to keep that all together for when I'm ready to study it some more. Using OneNote on my iPad has been very helpful because it helps me to organize all of my information and all of my notes in an effective manner. I'm able to separate my notes by block or by week, and I'm able to take them and to look at all the different lectures that I've done that week. I'm also able to sync my OneNote in my iPad as well as my MacBook. For example, when I was learning anatomy, I could see some of the structures on my OneNote on my computer and then write some notes on the OneNote on my iPad at the same time, and I'll see it pop up while I'm writing it. So it's very helpful to be able to have all of my information in one place and know that I'll always have access to it.
Hi, my name is Melody Young, and I'm a second-year medical student at NYIT Com. Before medical school, I always used pen and paper because that's all I'd ever known. But as soon as we got into medical school and NYIT Com provided us, each student, with an iPad that we can make our own, it's been a game changer because now we can take all our notes on one device. The Apple Pencil allows me to take notes and annotate directly on whatever I'm using, whether that be a textbook or a PowerPoint. So I really feel that having an Apple Pencil has been super beneficial in helping me consolidate information. One of the great things about having AirPods is that when I'm in a noisy area, I can just pop my AirPods on. There's no syncing needed. It'll automatically sync to my laptop, and I can watch my lecture or continue listening to the music to help me continue being focused in my studies.
Hi, my name is Amslem. I'm a first-year medical school student at NYIT Com. So a really unique feature that the iPad has that I found extremely helpful is its ability to track my progress. So as a first-year student, you do struggle with trying to find a balance between different applications and taking breaks and studying. So having the iPad tell me how much time I spend on my study apps versus my break apps helps me be more efficient because I can track how long my breaks are. I can also control how long I spend. So I can set limitations on certain apps. So I'll know if I'm spending over 10 minutes on a break or 15 minutes. And that way I'll be more conscientious of my studies and really help me focus. And that's something that I found very helpful, especially as a first-year student. So essentially the iPad has made my study schedule better and more efficient for me. And that's something that is invaluable.
I'm Julia Muller. I'm an assistant professor of anatomy at NYIT Com. I'm the faculty advisor for the Art as Applied to Medicine program. We call it Artery. It's an interest group for students. And I use Apple products because, especially during the pandemic, we wanted to be able to do our anatomy art events virtually. We used the iPads so that we could do online drawing sessions where I would lead a drawing of the heart or the lungs, and the students could follow along and we discussed the anatomy. Then we came up with some really beautiful artwork. The iPad has become really, really useful as we've moved into a hybrid mode of instruction. We started out with this app, Complete Anatomy, which is a really wonderful teaching tool. We actually developed individual labs to be performed in Complete Anatomy that the students would do on their own iPad. We've also been using the iPads for one-on-one Zoom. Students who were really struggling with the material, I would meet with them on Zoom using the iPads and just go through the material, use the screen sharing software so that we could look at different reference materials for anatomy and discuss all of that and help them understand these concepts.